Now, the shareholder agreement had to be particularly strong, in part due to participants having different funding arrangements and the need for clarity and certainty on matters such as the dividend policy. All shareholders are represented in the governing structures in one form or another, and that ensures minority protection. These include the board, the Audit and Risk Committee, and the Remuneration Committee. The most intensive debates between the shareholders have been centered on commercial matters, such as where Seacom goes in terms of strategy and around reinvestment versus distributions of capital. The shareholder agreement also codifies an explicit ethical code, and it prohibits unacceptable business practices. The Seacom project has no majority shareholder, and that has had the occasional effect of prolonging the decision-making process. And the manufacturing and the laying of the cable was executed via a turnkey contract. Now, the timing of this contract was quite fortuitous for Seacom because the equipment and the service providers in the sector were suffering very low demand on account of the overinvestment in undersea cables in Western markets during the dot-com era. Capacity was plentiful, and they got extremely competitive rates. The final set of contractual arrangements related to the fleet of IRUs that was signed. These were a critical source of construction capital. They enabled the de-risking of the project for debt capital providers, and they demonstrated market demand. The multinational and private nature of the project and the fact that most of the cable is in international waters has meant that no single overarching concession was required, and regulatory permission was sought from participating countries for landing points.